What do you think should be the first set of skills that people learn in their 20s? In general, to help them become better people and increase their chances of success in all areas, including finances, relationships, and other things. Welcome to Prepared Leaders. We'll talk about some of the priorities that everyone should have in their 20s in this video. Well, being physically fit certainly doesn't hurt, so we can move through it. Reduce your excessive drinking. How can you tell if you're consuming too much alcohol? When you drink, you regret your actions. It interferes with other crucial objectives. It's making you financially uncomfortable. You're getting into difficulty with your family or friends because of it. You're getting into trouble with the law because of that. So, if at all possible, cease abusing drugs, right? If you see that they are harming you, especially in this case, drinking is very harmful. Hence, physical health. Are you in reasonable health? Do you have coordination and strength? Additionally, if you were healthy, you would feel better and be better off. You'd perform better. You'd be healthier and live longer. You can actually make out the peak. For example, people age much better if they have ever been physically active. Additionally, it's a great way to keep your brain healthy. They make you smarter, so they say repeatedly. They keep your brain functioning. For 50 years, psychologists have researched it in the hopes that one of those theories will be correct. They are useless. Both cardiovascular and weightlifting exercises are effective. Around the age of 25, your fluid intelligence begins to drop. This reduction is linear and can get more pronounced as you age. It's quite ugly, just like this. Exercise helps ward that off. Maintaining and fostering relationships. I see that successful people are experts in something when I look at them. They can be trusted. They will keep their word. They are kind and have a large network of connections, which is increasingly valuable as you age. Consequently, it's a substantial advantage older people have over younger people. They are connected through a substantial connectivity network. You could then have connections with 1,000 powerful people. That implies that you have access to the entire planet, correct? It has incredible value. And that's just one of the many amazing things in general to help them become better people and increase their chances of success in all areas, including finance, relationships, and other things. Infrastructural development. It seems like a sensible way to transmit wealth. It is a practical solution to employment and inequality issues. Last week, I asked to talk to a well-known infrastructure expert because I didn't know much about the subject other than that it was in bad shape and we needed to do something. You can't say enough about the value, dependability, and generosity of a network that brings people together. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. Philosophical sophistication. It helps you get in the right direction. You have an in-depth understanding of the world. You discover, for instance, that helping others is truly more satisfying than almost anything else you can do. When you hear this, you should help other people. Well, if you actually see yourself, pay attention to yourself and help someone else. It really does help that person. It's actually very amazing how wonderful that is. And I challenge you to find another experience that is that satisfying. Being a team player. Imagine that I could provide you with a brief, somewhat technical example. Consider a scenario in which I give each of the two persons $100 and instruct them to split it with the person sitting next to them, and they have the option of accepting or rejecting the divide. However, if they disagree, you get nothing. A traditional economist would advise taking the 100, offering the person next to them $1, and accepting it because, well, why not? They receive $1 as opposed to nothing, and it is the answer. However, if you don't give that other person something that comes close to being split equally, they're likely to tell you to go to hell. You both received nothing. We engaged in an ongoing game. Let's say we carried it out. Imagine that you are in a large group of people who are all watching you. I offer you $100, but you must split it with the person sitting next to you. Do you want to accept $70, you ask? I'm not sure that's fair for you as the individual continues. But if it's acceptable, yes. However, when everyone else notices it, they can all choose who they want to play with next. You're not going to be angry about being picked last, are you? What you really accomplished was to turn yourself into a machine, an athlete. Imagine, though, that we extend the scope of the game and ask you to become the person that everyone wants to play with. So you only have invitations to play well for the rest of your life. How will you go about becoming that person? Be efficient, honest, and giving. They'll want to play with you as well. Then you can start having fun. Try to have leadership qualities within you. Have the capacity to exercise your powers to get things done. Be the person that people want to help in achieving your goals. If the ethical argument is presented properly, it is unquestionably the strongest argument. For example, if you want to have everything you could possibly want and more, then be a decent person, since it is more likely to happen the better a person you are. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be caught with your knees out. But there is no more effective tactic. You can even consider it from a selfish perspective. If people don't support you because they know you are someone they can count on, you won't succeed. This is why I find power discourses in contemporary culture so upsetting. It's as if you believe that power is the foundation of masculine hierarchies. When they're rotten, you genuinely believe they are. They are not at all based on that when they are not rotten. The ability to use force. That is very significant. For you to be admired, it must be a part of you. You kind of intimidate me, and the fact that you are strong and powerful enough to be scary says a lot about your moral character. However, if you can capture it, use that power's potential and harness it for the greater good. That's unstoppable. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.